Today is the Monday of the Holy Week. This is also called as the Holy Monday or the Great Monday. I was actually trying to track what Jesus did on the Holy Monday. If we go into the Gospels, it is quite confusing because there are a lot of teachings and a lot of things happening in this particular week. But if we stick on to the Gospel of Mark, we would find that on Monday morning, Jesus is actually re-entering Jerusalem. He had spent the last night at Bethany, maybe at his friends Mary, Martha and Lazarus' house. Now on Monday morning, Jesus and his disciples returned to Jerusalem. Along the way, he curses the fig tree because it failed to bear fruit. There are a lot of leaves on the tree, but he doesn't find any fruit on the tree. And it can be as a symbolic representation of Jesus cursing the pretense of the people. It might be Jesus, he is actually cursing the lack of genuine faith in the believers, maybe believers of our time. I was thinking about myself when that happened. Jesus is not a person who likes pretenses. We don't need to pretend, but we need to be genuine in our faith, hope and love. Continuing this, maybe it is also the continuation of what he did to the fig tree. He comes to the temple and he sees that there are a lot of corrupt money changers in the temple, and they have changed the priority of the temple. As it is, the temple is for a worship place where you love the Lord, where you serve him, where you pray to him. But then the money changers have turned it into a marketplace, and so that pretense of the temple, that is what he is he's trying to cleanse. So with these two incidents on Holy Monday, I feel that I need to think about my actions, the way I pray, the way I do things, and the way I respond to the events in my life. Do I have genuine faith, or do I pretend to have faith? Maybe these might be the thoughts that we can have on this day. And another thing that we find Jesus going back to Bethany, maybe to his friend's house. As I told before, there is a subtle kind of connection between this Lazarus' house and Jesus. They seem to understand Jesus more than the disciples. They seem to understand the subtlety of Jesus' actions and his teachings and his purpose better. And also, maybe he is returning to this place because he is nearing his death, and he knows that he would be resurrected 3 days after. Now the same thing he has done for Lazarus. Lazarus is a person who has experienced death, and Jesus himself raised him from the death on the 4th day. But yet, that experience of dying and being resurrected, though Jesus is divine and he understands it, he is also a human now in his human life. It is quite unnerving, that process of dying and then rising. Maybe even without communicating, by the presence of being with Lazarus, maybe they are transfusing that hope, that faith, that what death is, and there is a resurrection that will overpower death. Maybe that's why he is returning back to Bethany.